Leslie here.
And Alize.
So today
I'm driving right now.
Yeah, we're going to go pick up some people. We're going to go to
Scoop.
Yeah, for the scoop. So, you know, put your ID down so we could go up and pick y'all up.
Yeah, like, you see me driving? Whip.
Yeah. But we're going to pick some people up. How many people are we going to pick up?
5 people.
Yeah, 5. So y'all better hurry up and comment as many times and
tell us if y'all want us to scoop, because we're gonna go to this party later on, Halloween party.
Yeah, what time? At 10, right?
It's at 10.
And whatever time
and it ends when the police get there.
It ends when the police get there. So yes, just send the Addy. We'll scoop y'all up. Fuck no. That just scared me. I was like, what? Okay, I hate hobos.
The
They're
door's
so
locked.
scary.
I'm scared.
Okay, there. No, it's not. Dang, that's so scary. Don't y'all hate when homeless people just like walk up to y'all when y'all are in the car, parked just anywhere, and they're like that? It's like so annoying, and then it's scary.
And they're like having a conversation with us in like sign language. Comes up to us.
And then one's like on the window. But yeah.
So yeah,
it's like in a scary.
The haunted car wash.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So y'all want to hear a story that we went to a haunted house yesterday? Oh my god! What the heck? Oh my god! It's moving. Hey, do you want to hear a story about we went to a haunted house yesterday?
Yeah, they said yes. Okay.
We just gotta look at okay. So this was the thing. We were at my grandma's house, right? And there was this haunted house in the back, right? And we're like, hey, let's go check it out, right? So we're walking, me and my cousins, Ali and Julie.
It looked like we're in heaven.
Okay, so we're walking to the haunted house, right? And we went inside, and what happened first? Someone a glass broke, right? A glass.
Well, I wasn't in there the first time.
Yeah.
Because I was too scared.
Okay. Well, she wasn't there that time. Okay, so she wasn't in there that time, but when I was in there, someone had threw a glass, and I think it was the demon, and I got so scared. I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, and all my cousins were on, like, okay, so we walked in, and then all my cousins were right here, and the glass like that. And so like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I got scared. And then the other time that was like our 3rd time going back, right? Whenever I banged on the window.
Yeah. Okay, so then the 3rd time. Okay, so first like I went. So there was her cousins, and then her other cousin Jaslyn. So those the boys and Jaslyn, and they were in the house like hiding. And so me and Julie went in, and like they kept on banging. Like they were in a room downstairs, and they kept on banging on it, trying to scare us and stuff. But me and my sister were taking pictures of each other and stuff. And then Jaslyn comes out and scares us, and then I think y'all come around at this time.
Yeah, then we come, we come.
And then the boys scare us.
Yeah, and then so since then, and then my cousins had scared us, so we're like, hey, let's leave, pretend that we're gonna leave her, so let's scare them. And so I had walked outside, me, my 2 cousins, and some lady.
But we were like going under this thing that led to another house that was also broken down.
Yeah. So we had walked, we're outside, and then I was like, let me bang on this door, and I started banging on it, and then I banged on the wall. And then I seen a window, so I was like, hey, let me bang on it, and I was like, boom, boom, boom. And like the fifth hit, the 5th bang, I broke it, and I went. And so we all took off running. And I was like, hey, let me check just in case. And I picked up my, my fist, and I was like, blah, blah, blah. It was bleeding. So
it was like those scary movies.
Yeah, like, you know that those scary movies that just be so brazen, but that's how it was. But yeah.
And then like once y'all left, so there was like this thing like if you would go upstairs in one of the houses, there was like this hole in the thing. And I was looking through there, and then Nevin pushes me. I'm like, I was like so scared. Like I heard your cousin say to Nevin, he was like, push her, and I was like, and then like I was moving back too slowly, and then like he pushed me because I didn't want to bump into anything else behind me that would scare me like a ghost or a demon.
Yeah.
And I was so scared because it was like right in front of the stairs. I didn't want to fall down the stairs or anything. I was like,
oh my gosh, imagine falling down.
but it was so scary. I looked down and it was like, it went down, and then I looked up. It was scary, dude. And then Nevin kept on throwing stuff downstairs to scare us. It was scary.
And then they're like throwing stuff to scare us. I was like, oh my gosh, these nipples need to stop.
See those people?
Oh yeah.
They just want a shout out.
But comment down below what videos I should be doing next. And
yeah, this was just like a small story time.
Yeah.
You got any more stories? Like scary stories.
Girl, shut up.
Okay, so there was this one time. I already told you this story, I think, but I'm just gonna say it for them. Okay, so anyway, so like back when I used to live in Pasadena, yeah, I told me and Julie told everybody this story. So like back when I used to live in Pasadena, I used to live in this like white house kind of thing, and like we rented it. Well, my mom rented it. Like I didn't have money because I was like 5. Anyway, so like we like lived there, and like whenever you'd go to the restroom, there was like this hole kind of thing in the door, and it felt like somebody was watching you, and it would be the weirdest feeling. It was like, I hated it. And so then like we'll just feel like people were watching us all the time, or like somebody was watching us or something. And so then like we're moving out, like it was already time to move to another house, and so we're moving out, and then like my mom, she's like, hey, there's like a weird feeling in the house and stuff, like it's like we're not comfortable in there and stuff. And she's like, oh yeah, that's because my dad hanged himself there. And we're like, and she said like he hung himself in the living room, which was like
when you had it
oh, like this. We're in heaven. We're angels. Okay, anyway, so that's the story time 1. And then there was this one time, okay, this is true, okay? So there was this one time, I used to live in this house. It was like, I don't know where, but like it was like in a Mexican neighborhood type of thing. And so like, it was so scary. This night was so scary, I was gonna cry. Okay, so like, I think it was raining for the first couple minutes of the night, and then it stopped, or maybe it wasn't raining at all. I just think it was like really dark, maybe because it was nighttime. And so like there was some noise coming from outside, and we were like, what the heck is that? Like it was like so like this, like so like it was like scraping, like I don't know how to make it, but like it's like this kind of, like something was getting dragged, like cardboard was getting dragged. So like something was getting dragged across the floor or something. And so like my mom, she was trying to look outside the window because it was coming from the side of that the window was, and she was trying to look outside the window and nothing was there. And we're like, we're so scared. Like we thought somebody was gonna break in and stuff. And so then like my mom, she calls my tío because he's like a security guard. And so he comes and he's like, there's nothing there, dude, there's nothing. And so, but the noise was still going on whenever he was there. He was like, I don't know what it is and stuff. We're so scared.
Were they playing?
Huh?
Were they playing?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how they're like, no one's there?
No, like, they're serious. Like, they didn't see anything that would like make that noise or anything. And
Dude,
then,
that's like what happened to us, me, Hazel, and Jaslyn. I went there to school.
Okay. And then like in the morning we saw like this big piece of wood on the floor and stuff. I don't know, but like I think something was dragging it. That's all. That's like the story. Okay, tell me.
Okay, so one time it was like, I'm gonna say, I believe I was 10. I was at my grandma Lupa's house, me and my cousins, and it was, I'm gonna say, 1 in the morning. And we always scared to go to the restroom because they're like little roaches, right? And when we had opened the door, we had heard some like noises like little kid, but like the only kids were like twins, but they were babies. Not gonna make like little kid noises.
Like Eric and Jasmine?
Yeah, like that. And we're like, what's that noise? And we're like getting scared, and we're like, oh my gosh, I think someone's out there. And then we're like, here we go. And we're pushing each other to see who is gonna go first. And like I peeked out, and I was like, I don't see no one. And then the hall, you've been in there, right? In my grandma Lupa's house?
Yeah.
Okay, the hall is long and it's dark in the nighttime. We're like, oh my God, should we go? Should we not? And then like, what if a roach crawls on us? I'm like, I would just stay
Those
inside.
big flying roaches?
Ew, I hate those. Those are so scary. But like, yeah, I was like, we're hearing like these little kid noises. We're like, okay, let me just stay back inside and go to bed. We really didn't go to sleep. We just stayed in the room, but like, it was pretty scary. So yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Was it like your neighbors or something like that?
I don't know. But like, they're usually partying, like have music on. Like we heard like in the house. So yeah.
I'm trying to think of if I have any stories. Oh, so my mom, she has a lot of scary stories. Like, it's scary. Some of them that she would tell me would make me like not sleep. Okay, so there's this. So like, when she used to live in Mexico, so like there would be stories about how witches would live in the trees and stuff. And so one day, like where she lived, like there was rooms, but it was separate little houses type of things, like play type. So like she would have to walk in the outside to go to another room. And so like one night she woke up and she had to go get her grandma a cup of water or something, and then she needed to use the restroom too, so she had to go outside. And so when she was walking, she said that she like looked, like she saw something in the corner of her eye. It was like this, like it was like something inside the tree, like a body shape was in the tree, and it looked like, she thinks that it was like staring at her. And I was like, this ain't it, Mom, don't tell me this. And so like now, whenever I used to live at the old house, the yellow one, okay, so whenever I used to live there, I used to take out the trash at night, and oh my gosh, it would be so scary. Like, I look down the street, and I look up the tree, I look down the stairs, and whenever I saw the street, that would give me the most, because like it was so dark, and I was like, ugh. And there was one time I saw this man like in the middle of the street. I was like, no, this is no time for me to die. God, please don't. So I was like super scared. I was like, I ran into the house.
Again, I tell you, I never get like at the yellow house, like ever get scared, because you know how like under the house you could go. People like
yeah. So like whenever I'm like walking up the stairs, I don't like taking like my time. I'll take like 2 steps at a time because I'm scared something's gonna grab me.
Right.
Because Julie used to do that to me. She like the first couple days, weeks that we lived there, she would hide under there and wait for me to walk down. She'd call me outside, and I'd be like, yes, Julie. She's like, come here. But like making herself sound like she's far away. But, yeah, and so like I'd go downstairs, and then she'd like pull my leg up.
Yeah, like that kind of reminds me of visiting whenever the grandma's under there.
Ew,
that'd be so
I hate
scary,
that.
right? She's like,
oh my gosh, and then those times, oh my gosh, that house scared me. I was scared of that house because like, you know how it was like the hallway and stuff. So like my mom's room, it's scary in there. Like, so like the lights went out, and so we never replaced them. Like the ceiling fan light, we never like replaced them at all because we're too lazy and stuff. And so like every time I pass, like nobody would go into my mom's room, and I would like close it like every day, but somehow whenever I walked by it, it would always be open, and I'd be like, and so like whenever I'm walking, so like my room is like right here, and then my mom's room is right here, then the restroom, and then the living room, and so I'd have to pass through through to get to the living room, and I'd be like running, and then like I'd start tippy-toeing so my mom won't hear me and stuff, but I'd be like running. I would, that was scary. And then there was that one time at that house whenever I was like watching Steven Universe till like 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah, you saw.
Oh, that scared me. That's like my only like ghost story filled thing, like that, like I actually saw like something. Like I know I wasn't tripping or anything. Like I saw that with my own eyes. So like I was laying down on the sofa, and then like it was like 3 in the morning, and I'm watching Steven Universe and stuff. Or it was like past 3. I don't know what time it was. Cause like after that, it seemed like time went by super quickly.
And 3 when the demons come out.
That's why I think it was 3, cause like I feel like they were demons or something. Okay, anyway, so like I was like laying down in the living room, and then there's this big window by the sofa. So the sofa, and then the window, and then a window right there, but that's not relevant. And so I was like watching the TV, and so then like I see these shadows walk in front of the window, and it looks like they're like on the porch. So I'm like, who's coming at my house at this time of night and stuff? And so there's like 2 little shadows, like lumped like this, and then a big shadow like a person. And I thought that was like a man walking his dogs outside. So like I'm like so scared. I don't know why I did this. Like I crawled up to the window, and I was like trying to look outside, but there was nobody there. I was like thought I was gonna die. And so I think this YouTube video is coming to an end.
Yeah, okay, so guys, we're gonna close it here. Comment down below or give y'all a shout
Yeah,
out.
like and
Peace out.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Peace
Like
out.
and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.